Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about something very important for effective communication, which is tenses. Tenses are the way we express the timing of actions or states. They help us convey whether something happened in the past, is happening now, and will happen in the future. By the end of this lesson, you will have a clear understanding of past, present, and future tenses, common mistakes to avoid, and how to maintain consistency in your writing and speaking. Let's start with the past tense, which we use to talk about actions that have already happened. There are three main forms of the past tenses. Firstly, simple past. This is used for completed actions. For example, I walked to school yesterday. Second, past continuous. This will describe actions that were ongoing in the past. For example, I was reading a book when the phone rang. Thirdly, past perfect. This is for actions completed before another past action. For example, I had finished my homework before dinner. Time markers like yesterday, last week, or in 1999 are often close to use the past tenses. Can anyone think of the sentence in the past tense? Please comment in the comment section. Now let's move to the present tense, which we use to talk about actions happening now, habitual actions or general truth. Are its main forms. Firstly, simple present. For routines or facts, for example, she drinks coffee every morning. Secondly, present continuous. For actions happening right now, for example, I am teaching a lesson on tenses. Thirdly, present perfect. Used for actions completed at some point in the past but still relevant now. For example, I have explained this topic before. The present tense is versatile and commonly used. Try thinking of a sentence that describe your daily routine. Share in comment. The future tense help us talk about actions that will happen later. The common forms simple future for planned actions or predictions. For example, I will visit my grandparents tomorrow. Secondly, future continuous for ongoing actions at a specific time in the future. For example, I will be studying at 8 p.m. tonight. Thirdly, future perfect for actions completed before a certain future time. For example, she will have finished a project by next week. The future tense often uses will or shall. Now let's address some common mistakes with tenses and how to avoid them. First is mixing tenses in one sentence. Example, I ate breakfast and went to work. Actually, the correct answer is I had breakfast and went to work. Next, mix using irregular verbs. Example, she goes to the market. The correct answer actually she went to the market. A good tip is to always match your tenses with the context. If you are talking about the past, make sure all your verbs are in the past tenses unless there are a reason not to. Tense consistency is key to clear communication. When we switch tenses unnecessarily, it can confuse our audience. For example, he was running and eats a sandwich. Actually, the correct way of sentence is he was running and eating a sandwich. To practice, try writing a paragraph and double checking that all the verbs are in the same tenses. This will help you stay in consistency. To wrap up, remember these key points are past, present, and future tenses are the foundation of clear communication. Avoid common mistakes like missing tenses or misusing irregular verbs. Stay consistent in your writing and speaking. Thank you for being such an attentive audience. I encourage you to practice by writing a short story using all three tenses or explaining a daily routine in the present tense. Keep practice and you will master tenses in no time. Until then, I'm Mansha Dashti, Doctor of Padmanathan. Thank you.